Yo, I want to know at what point y'all gonna start racing your kids. It is 9 o'clock. Do you even know where your children's at?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Or are they outside playing with switches and blickies, ready to become a headline? Yo, I really don't know what is going on with some of you parents, but it seems like nowadays we're burying babies and we're racing killers and criminals, and we act like that shit is normal.
I don't know how many times I have to say it. We are not your children's keepers. You are.
There was a mass in Indianapolis, and I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't even know y'all moved like this. But there was a mass shooting, 2 teenagers, 5 people wounded.
2 teenagers dead, 5 others in the hospital following an overnight mass shooting in downtown Indianapolis. It happened around the Arts Garden well after 4th of July celebrations when IMPD says hordes of minors were roaming the streets unsupervised.
See? That's the problem right there. Why is there a whole bunch of kids outside, mad late, hanging around with no supervision? My mama would never. If I weren't home at a certain time, there would be consequences. And you know what? I'm glad, because it gave me sense. Today, these kids don't have that. Now, a mother has to bury her kid, her 16-year-old kid, due to gun violence. But you want to know what the crazy thing about it? This is not even her first or second child that she buried due to gun violence. This is her 3rd child, bro. 3 kids you lost due to gun violence. And I gotta be honest with you. I feel, as a parent, I feel your pain, right? I feel your pain having to bury 3 kids due to gun violence. But at what point do we say, yo, enough is enough, bro? Enough is enough. At what point it stops being tragedy and it becomes a pattern? This lady lost 3 kids due to gun violence and has 1 son in jail for attempted murder. and to put the icing on the cake, the father of the kids gone. You want to know how? Because she killed them. What the fuck are we doing, bro? What the fuck are we doing? Moving on to Wyoming now, where another teenager was shot and killed by another teenager for what it looks like to be an argument that turned into a fight, and then after that, somebody upped the blicky and bang, bang, bang because of an argument. This is why I don't get, bro. What type of children y'all racing that they're so fucking sensitive that they can't even handle a argument or a fight? I don't understand that shit. I remember a time where men used to handle disputes with the hands. With the hands. Oh, when you got a problem? Throw the hands up. Bam, bam, boom, beam, bam, bam, bam. Throw the hands up after the fight, we Gucci. But now, these kids are so soft, they can't even handle that shit. Moving on to the Bronx now, my hometown, where this is a regular occurrence here. This is normal behavior that kids are outside killing each other. A couple days ago, another teenager was shot and killed in a busy-ass area in Hunts Point, Southern Boulevard. Broad daylight. Bang, bang, bang. Now, mind you, this area is always filled with police. Always. There's always police there. So the fact that they were able to do this in broad daylight, right around police, tells me, you know what? These kids don't give a f. I mean, evidently, by the way that they each other. At what point, bro, does it stop? These out here have no home training. See, and the thing that pisses me off, right? I have kids and I'm raising my children with manner, with respect. You know, I'm teaching them to be considerate. Thank you, please. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that my kids are gonna have to go outside and deal with your ancient kids because you don't want to fucking raise them right. And that's the shit that pisses me off. That at some point, my kids is gonna have to deal with your fucking bum-ass kids because you don't want to raise them right. You don't want to be a parent. You want to be cool with them. You want to smoke with them like they're your fucking buddies, hang out like they're your buddies, and you don't want to raise your kids. That's the problem. The streets are raising these kids. And now we have a whole bunch of teenagers, a whole bunch of YNs running around with blickies, hella sensitive, hella soft, ready to pop it off on anybody. It's complete and utter. I can't even walk outside without having to look over my shoulders, making sure, yo, I don't want to catch a straight. I don't want to get caught in the middle. You know, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. I don't even feel safe taking my kids to the park because every time I go to the park, there's always some going down. So, or some arguing or some fighting or a whole bunch of kids walking around unsupervised. And they are gonna have to deal with that shit. And I won't dare tell them nothing. I won't dare tell them nothing. Listen, I see a group of YNs in the street, I'm crossing to the other side. Fuck it, I'm pussy. When it comes to YNs and a group of teenagers, I'm pussy. I don't want to deal with that shit. They walking my way, I'm going the other way. You bump me, my fault. You step on my shoe, my bad. You hit me, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it, bro. Because none of these kids got hands. All they want to do is blickies. All they want to do is shoot blickies. They don't have that masculine energy in the house to let them know, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. Nah, they racing themselves. They going outside, 14, 15, 16, do whatever the fuck they want in the streets. They racing themselves. And you can't tell them. And there's no OG outside in the street to let the kids know like we had before. Because you know the OGs from before wouldn't let that shit rock. The OGs from before would have sent your ass home. Nah, go home. You don't go home. That's what my OGs used to do. Nah, go home. It's getting late, go home. I'ma call your moms. They not doing that. Nobody's doing that. These kids are bracing themselves.